My name is Peter Gaudiomonte. I'm a master electrician trying to transition into an IT career. I'm doing that past 3 years. This is my second SharkFest, second SharkBytes. Thank you, Sherry, Janice, and everyone involved for getting this together. I have looked forward to this the entire year. And like Kyle said, find your people. And when I got here last year, I knew everyone here was my people. All right. Um, so I'm going to show you my kind of journey from trial and error with bread bacon, my health, just my whole shebang. If I get this to work. All right, so I was on dialysis from 2017 to 2022, and I was denied a transplant about 5 times until I became healthy enough for it. And I did not I went too far. I did not realize that the first 2 years was such a difficulty because of the food I was putting in my body. So I got onto a like a kidney disease Facebook group, and a lot of people there were making their own bread. So I thought, why not? I couldn't find a lot of good snacks that I could bring with me to the dialysis center, and everything I ate would screw up my labs, and I would be sick. I was sick every day for 2 years straight because of all that crap on the left side of the screen that I was putting into my body. So I started making homemade bread, and it was quite a journey. A lot of mistakes along the way, and it was I enjoyed it, and it was really cheap too. You see that, like 30 cents a loaf. And of course, being on disability, I didn't really have much money, so anything I could save, I would. And so those loaves right there, that's Parmesan cheese and rosemary sourdough bread. And you can see probably from last year, I've gained about 45 pounds. And that's definitely a reason why, as well as I've been way healthier than I have been in the past few years, partly in part of my diet, of course. But here's a quick kind of general recipe of how I make my bread. You do your base of your flour is 1,000 grams. And as an American, I transitioned to the metric system because it was way easier to do. I had to keep track of my fluid intake every other day, and one liter of water is 1 kilogram of mass, and I could easily equate to see how much I drank in that period of time between dialysis. And so I started cooking that way using a scale. I had way less dishes. It was way easier, and it was much easier to convey to others on how much ingredients you needed. And it was fun. It is still fun. Um, and you see a little time lapse I made with my Raspberry Pi and FFmpeg, and on the left is my homemade starter I've been curating the past like 5 years. And then on the right is commercial yeast, and that's over maybe a 6 to 8 hour period of time. So you can see that the homemade stuff is way stronger and it makes for way more delicious bread. And of course, part of the process is screwing it up. I've probably made 100 loaves that did not look like bread, but I could show you that they tasted just as good. I mean, it was just trial and error. That's exactly what it was. And it took probably a good 6 months before I even had a decent starter. Like that's the most important part of the process is the foundation. And just like with my IT career, I've been busting my butt the past 3 years, learning OS, networking, everything I can about the fundamentals of IT. And it has it has been a wonderful journey so far. I can tell you that. And last, I'm doing good on time. So if you want to get in touch with me, you want to learn some of my recipes or see what I'm doing with networking or Raspberry Pis or cybersecurity, anything like that, come check me out. Thank you.